And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 5. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. So striding forward now, Paul DeJong. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smokes this one into deep center field. Cespedes going back at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time, and hit halfway up the wall for a long double.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. DeJong rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Settling in now, number 68. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In order go the Mets. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's Matt Carpenter. In previous duels with DeGrom, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Left side. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Cespedes tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper tank. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman, fouled away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Past battles with Scherzer, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, number
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 the count to Molina. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a baseman.
Into the box now, number 13, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
First offering on its way. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive out to deep left field. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Scherzer comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Conforto ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cespedes is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Digging in, Michael Conforto, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Conforto, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. It was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Another one sent foul. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Number 13 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He went deep last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Conforto ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Todd Frazier now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now that's popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Rafael Montero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Gone to lead off the inning. In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes on the move. 1 away. So stepping in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Austin Jackson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Austin Jackson.
To the second baseman, Phillips. Fielded cleanly. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 68.
Digging in once again, number 68. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Acuna has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
A 1 pitch on its way. In there, now the throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Hit hard to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Carpenter is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes. Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. High pop-up. Scherzer is there. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
So he got him swinging. Todd Frazier becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Fastball hit on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Digging in and looking for more, Harrison Bader. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But add on. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Another 0-2 home. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jake Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Out in front of it, strike 1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. And it's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Fouled off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. Anthony Swarzak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next to bat for St. Louis. Max Scherzer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Marcell Ozuna.
For the pitcher, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Line drive to center field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ahmed Rosario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Conforto at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. St. Louis led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jacob deGrom was hit hard to the tune of 7. And a welcome. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 13.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Digging in, Harrison Bader, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back. Still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Stepping into the box, number 68. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Number 68.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So he got him swinging. Ahmed Rosario becomes out number 2 this inning.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top. In now, Matt Carpenter, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Carpenter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Nimmo coasts under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rosario's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes, set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. And good for him. Acuna has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Cespedes. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First offering on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 68.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting,
stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield nod.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. Flores takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty, as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
the batter, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 13. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Into the box, Jed Jerko. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Flaherty on third. Acuna at second. Bader on at first with 2 down. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
from the stretch. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Around second, he's on his way to third. Rosario takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores, and it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the That's line score so far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
For the left. Right fielder.
Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And now Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The right fielder, number 34. Bryce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nimmo is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
The batter.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. 0-1 the count to Molina. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Leading up for the Mets.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Wilmer Flores.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he throws it away. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud.
no.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Acuna facing back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Austin Jackson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Austin Jackson.
3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's a high pop-up. DeYoung calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 68. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Number 13 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead. Harrison Bader will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now Bryce Harper, lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's got a 3-for-5 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw and late reactions, and they got him. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. High pop-up. Flores is in his tracks now. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the Cards do strike. Now in the box, Michael Conforto, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Matt Carpenter will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Line drive, base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Conforto racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher.
13.
Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Rafael Montero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. This is in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Liner in there for a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 2 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboards now. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the belt, kicks and deals. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Flores is there to put it away and finally put.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, Tom Frazier.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Cardinals put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Jack Flaherty gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Noah Syndergaard permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the